and we are on to an interesting Zoom on the topic. I hope it has come to you. Today's discussion. If we are carrying loads of bad karma, can we be enlightened and eternally happy? If we are carrying loads of bad karma, can we be enlightened and be eternally happy? So this is an interesting discussion, and you can be sure that we are going to have a good discussion today. My dear friends, SIP Kamalji, SIP Sachin, SIP Mini Air, SIP Siri, SIP Alak Atmanand Abha and Siba, SIP Viresh Krishnarama Sadanand Krishna, SIP Girishanand Mita Sarlanand Rajanand, SIP Girija Anand Ahem SIP and Gaurav, SIP Parvati Amma Sukhi Samatma and Bliss, SIP Siva Gigi Sita SIP, SIP Meenakshi Sagai Anil and Jyoti, SIP Dasi Chidanand Anil and Atmatray, SIP Soham Bliko Yogini and Chotwani, SIP Rekha, SIP Pix, and SIP the rest of you who are not on the picture, but you are on the call. So we are often challenged with questions on karma, and I am just finishing my book on, the title is Enlightenment Simplified, and I'm one of the subjects I'm actively writing is on karma, because for us to be enlightened, we have to simply understand karma, simply transcend karma. So if we do, then we are all right. But today's question is quite challenging. Right? We've got carrying loads of bad karma. What happens to the one carrying loads of bad karma? We have got Sachin, Samatma, Nichani, and Krishna. Good. As I told you, asking questions is very important, because asking questions helps your process of enlightenment become stronger and stronger. My coming to the Zoom call makes me more and more enlightened. And you may wonder, how is this more and more enlightened? Yeah, it is. You become more and more and more. If your house has already got 4 lights, you can't add 4 more lights. You can add 8. And after 8 lights, you can't add another 8 lights. You can add 16 till it becomes like a cricket stadium where there is sunlight in the night and you see you're blinded by the light. Sachin, Samatma, Nichani, Krishna, Navjot, Sonia, Balasa. Many people.
Shivam,
Start.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
So, Guruji, moment you realize that you're not a body, a mind, so ego, and you realize that you remain in consciousness, then the past karma doesn't matter anymore. What you've done in past, you transcend the your karma, and if you live the life with consciousness, then moment by moment, uh, with the moment, and carry that rule of let go, and enlightenment is confirmed.
So you are not having any doubt about karma. You
No
are
doubt.
clear about karma.
Yes.
Good, Sachin. I like your understanding sometimes is very clear. Samatma. Thank you, Sachin. Samatma and Nichani.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I love all the divine souls here. Yes, a person with loads of bad prarabdha karma can get enlightened, because when we are carrying loads of bad karma, our life journey is going to be tough. So instead of cursing and asking why me, if we accept everything as a prasad from SIP and continue to discriminate and continue doing good actions, but without broadcasting that I am doing it. That is, I have to realize that I am a channel, SIP is doing it through me. Then the effect of the bad karma can become less.
But
So
a
when
lot
I
of
am
people have a doubt. Samatma, a lot of people have this doubt. How can I be enlightened? So many karma, janam janam ka karma hai.
so when you transcend, when you realize I'm not the body, mind, ego, and you transcend karma, all your
Then
karma,
what happens?
including sanchit karma, is
So,
gone.
so can you be enlightened and can you be eternally happy if you have got loads of bad karma?
Yes, we can, as long as I accept whatever wrong is going in my life as a prasad from SIP. and I transcend my karma. I should not ask the question, why me? Whatever is happening is because of my bad karma. I have to understand it and transcend my karma and live as a divine instrument.
Okay, let us see. I'm sure there will be people who don't agree. I don't want to give any feedback now. Thank you, Samatma, for your view. But what about loads and loads and loads of karma? Nishani and Krishna. Ashok, Nishani, what do you think?
Shivam Saji,
Sure.
people with loads of bad karma can attain enlightenment, no doubt.
Sure.
Sure, Saji.
How is that possible?
Saji, I'll give you one example,
Huh.
but I'm feeling very shy to tell. One of your own example, Saji. At one time,
Huh?
you were very, you used to tell, you are 30 years back, 40 years back, how you attained enlightenment.
So you're saying I had a lot of bad karma, is it?
You followed, you gave up everything, you followed the right guru, you went on a talash, you did everything to reach enlightenment, and you got it.
Yeah, but
That's
what
the
about Janam ka karma? What about somebody like Hitler, somebody like Osama bin Laden, somebody like Saddam Hussein, somebody who are murderers, rapists, who have done a lot of bad karma? I'm talking about that type. I have not done like that, no, sure.
Sadly, but to explain this, it's like you, people with enjoy. There's another example, Saji, like people who are bad people and enjoying at present. That is because of the previous good karmas they were enjoying, but now what wrong they are doing, they will get it further for that.
That is okay, but imagine I am coming with hundreds and hundreds of janmas of bad karma, bad karma, bad karma. How can I be enlightened? How is it possible? These
Saji,
people are giving wrong answer.
Saji, it's possible. Saji, like the life of a Buddha.
Huh.
See, he went on a talash. He went on the
But he
path of.
had no bad karma. He never had bad karma. How did you say he had? He was born as a prince. How did he have bad karma?
Because he had bad karma, he came back to this life.
No. He was born as a prince. How can you say he had bad karma?
But still, he had some karma remaining. That's why he was reborn.
So I'm asking you, suppose in today's world, we destroy, we kill, we rape, we murder, we cheat, we steal, we do everything. Still we can be enlightened.
Uh, in the present, no, Sarji. In this present life, if you are doing bad karma, you will get that result further.
That's what I'm asking. Everybody is just saying bad karma, we can be enlightened. How possible? Just bad karma, how can you be enlightened?
That is the only one example I gave of yourself, Sarji. It is possible. That is why you are enlightened.
No, how do you know my past crime? How do you know I was a murderer or I was a daku?
You yourself has told us,
No,
Sarji, that you everything. That is all bad karma, but still you attain the enlightenment, Sarji.
okay. Let us ask Krishna. Let's see if the Krishna can throw a bit more light. Now, what do you think, Krishna? What is Ashok saying? What everybody just saying? Krishna will give us some gyan now. Yes,
Sir Krishnoham.
Krishnoham.
So we all actually karma belongs to, I'm only repeating what you have taught us and what we have realized. Karma belongs to mind and ego. And because of that, we were born into this world. And even now, we all have a mixture of good and bad karma. So it is not necessarily bad karma. Even if you have loads of good karma, also enlightenment may slip away. So it is basically transcending all the karmas when you realize you are the divine soul, because soul, when we realize we are not the mind and I am not I, you had said earlier, all the karma belongs to Krishna. The minute I become Krishna, I can be enlightened, and this is possible for every human being. And that is why they have got the human birth. Whether you use it or lose it is your choice. And then I also feel you should have the touch of a master, an enlightened master, so that you have that passion to move. Otherwise, you'll continue maybe doing good karma or bad karma.
But what about loads of bad
So it
karma?
doesn't matter, no, loads also or little also. If there is karma, has to be transcended. That is what And when you understand that I am a manifestation of SIP, whether it is like you have told us, it is like a spark which burns away, or in 1 second, the entire garbage is burnt into ashes, whether it's small or big.
So according to you, if you're
See,
carrying
of
such a
course, I wanted to ask you this question, but now since through Ashok Nichani ji, it was just because if you have loads and loads and loads of bad karma, maybe you need to work more. Maybe that vasana will remain, that ignorance is there. And but so you need to maybe work more. The processes are there, but then a master can make you move and free us from all the karma.
So because if you have lots of bad karma, it is not going to be so easy
Yeah.
to be enlightened, right? If you have lots of bad, it is like, just let me ask you, because it's okay to just give any answer. It is like, for example, I ask you to go up a hill. You can walk up a hill. Anybody can go. You can wear sports shoes and you can walk up a hill. Suppose I tell you, okay, carry your little child of 2-year-old child and walk up your hill. You'll say, okay, I'll carry my baby, 2-year-old baby, I'll walk up the hill. If I say carry your husband on your back and walk up the hill, how will you carry your husband? Now, if I say carry 4 people like a coolie and walk up your hill with 4 people on top of you, can you walk up the hill? So
You cannot. But your true nature is that Satchit Anand Atma, which is there in even the cruelest of the cruelest person. So as you said, it is not, it may be more challenging, but there is a way. You can. Finally, you can. But it
So
is
this
not
is
easy. Otherwise, all of us would have been enlightened by now. We are also not enlightened.
so one of the reason enlightenment becomes difficult or challenging is because karma plays a big role.
Yeah,
We are not,
absolutely.
I don't think we have had many sessions on this. So the ability to burn karma on the way to be enlightened is an important aspect of life.
Yes, yes. Actually, sir, I wanted to ask you when I go through that AFA points, though I found it the easiest, but now I'm stuck in that. I contemplate on that. PPP is not easy. There is something which makes you a prisoner. So that can be through karma only, prisoner of person or people or possessions or your karma basically. So you
If
can
you
say
get,
that you have no.
if you're saying if you become a prisoner of a person, for example, that person will tie you, no? That person will not let you go, no?
Yeah,
So
that
what is that?
happens due to karma
That's
only.
that's karma. Then of course it's karma. Now, if you are clinging to a person, and you're taking your own example, if you're clinging to a person or a pleasure or a possession, suppose you're clinging, I'm saying one example, to a person, and you are tied, you become attached to that person. Now that is your karmic
Burden,
load.
yes.
Now it
Yeah,
can be it can be your karmic load of the past or
true.
your karmic load of the present.
Yeah,
Now you don't get attached to somebody just like that.
true. Yes.
So if you are attached to somebody, you're clinging to somebody, and therefore you are not getting mukti or liberation, can you break free?
I can.
Can
Of
you
course, I
break?
need to work harder. But Abhi, I am again telling you, even if I am not attached, even if the other person has, pulled me to his side, also it's a binding. No, that's also karma. So it is more difficult for me to break free.
Therefore, we have to be very cautious in doing good karma.
Yeah.
Just now I was coming in a train,
Cautious
and
to
they
do
took,
good karma, you said?
yeah, we must be conscious of doing good karma. Let me explain to you. I was coming in a train. They gave me a pass, the pass from going from one station to another station. So I went by bus. In Switzerland, you go by bus. It was free. I went by bus, so I was coming by train. So I said, must be free. So I went in the train. And I was going up with the train. After I came, they said, this is illegal. You cannot use the pass by coming up with the train. Now, a person who is awakened will think, am I fool? Am I a fool to save 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees by doing a wrong thing? A normal human being, well, क्या चलता है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, चलो, let us do. So I'm saying, using the right dharma as a measure of your karma is very important even as you are getting enlightened. You have to be very cautious not to do bad karma, which is very dangerous, very dangerous. Because if you're doing bad karma, what does it show, Krishna? If you're doing bad karma, what does it show?
It shows you are again making karma, but sir, in your case, when you are already surrendered and you're a divine instrument, does it matter?
Now that means who told me not to buy the ticket? I should have bought the ticket now.
Yeah.
The
So that
mind
time
told
you
me,
were not a divine instrument.
no. The mind told me it illegal hai na. Mind told me you see going is free, coming also free na.
So
The
basically,
mind,
it is ignorance.
no, the mind acted like the intellect. The
Okay.
mind acted like the intellect. Very funny. Yesterday I came in the same route. Yesterday intellect told me to buy the ticket. I bought the ticket.
Okay.
And then today the mind said, you're a fool, you man. It's free. Why you're buying the ticket? You're a fool, na? So I'm just giving a silly example. See,
No, it's not silly because we were also caught by the police.
ah, so you
Yeah.
know how it is, and they charge you 10 times or some 20 times. They charge you.
It charged, yeah. For one, it was a short way. For €1, they charged 42 euros.
See, and how you feel. In your life, you will not forget. In your life, you will not forget that you paid 42 euros when you, by mistake, whether it was intentionally or missed or whatever. €1 ticket you missed, they charge 42 euros. It happened to me 15 years back in a Venetian boat. In the Venetian boat, I didn't pay €2. They charged me 50 euros. 15 years back. So all I'm saying, this becoming, living in dharma consciousness, it's not a joke. Enlightenment is not a joke. Being enlightened means to be in the state of awakening all the time. Now the mind will come back. That's why today's this carrying loads of bad karma. We don't know actually any moment. See, what we
The
say,
last question, I know this taking a lot of time. So, but bad karma is an intentional bad karma. These are mistakes born out. We didn't know and we do it.
nah, it is some way bad karma. See what happens is we have to be sensitive in not doing the least of wrongs. We have to try. I'm saying the process of purification has to become, but will you ever make that mistake of €1 again in your life? Will ever you make that mistake? You even if you have doubt also, you say buy, doesn't matter. If you have doubt also, €1, buy the ticket, damn it. Suppose I say no, we might have bought, पर्स में है, pocket में है, ये में, अरे नहीं है तो doubt है तो buy, don't want. Because that will haunt you. I'm telling you, I have been haunted by that €1 ticket 15 years back. 15 years back, the police caught me. And what had happened was actually I had bought a ticket, but I didn't realize the ticket was yesterday. It was a day pass. And the next day, I'm thinking that it's still valid. It was not for the calendar day. It was only valid for that. It was not for 24 hours. It was a calendar day. Gone, finished, €50, fine. Okay, so interesting. So we are gone into we do not ignore bad karma. The simple answer, we can be enlightened. We can be eternally happy. But if we keep on carrying bad karma, if we keep on doing bad karma, if we let bad karma, see who is doing bad karma, means immediately you have opened the door to the mind and ego to enter. The moment the mind and ego has entered means हमारे घर में चोर आ गया. हमारे घर में चोर आ गया means now problem. That means we can slip. We have to immediately eliminate the mind, awaken the ego, come back to consciousness, BBC, very important. So that's why I'm this topic of discussion. Don't just say, no. Oh, okay, karma hai, nahi hai, hamara enlightened ho gaya. No, don't just say like this. I'm telling today's example. I'm giving you an example not of yesterday. I'm giving an example of today. When I came back, I asked the administrator, sir, please tell me this. I went by bus. I came also by train. Free, no problem. He said, no. Bus is free. Train, you have to buy ticket. Why you did not buy ticket? Luckily, I did not get caught. That's a different matter. But if I had got caught, means it would have been a big issue. Thank you, Navjot. Interesting. Navjot, Sonia, Karma, Bliko.
Hi Shivam sir. Sir,
Shivam.
in my journey, what I have learned and what I recalled by you saying that we should be cautious while doing good karma is that whenever you do help somebody or donate some money or give some food or give a biscuit to a street dog, don't think that you are doing a favor on that person.
Yes. Very
That's
important. If
the
you,
biggest.
why, Navjot? Why should you not feel?
It's ego that
Correct.
I am the one who is helping.
And the minute the ego comes into place, then what happens?
Then you're gone.
Then finished.
Yeah, it
If,
has happened with me in the past days. That's why I came to this call today. So
so now,
also,
mind, mind or ego.
yeah,
Actually, not only mind or ego. There are three enemies we have.
yes,
The three enemies is BME:
yeah,
the body, the
mind,
mind,
ego,
and the ego.
yes,
Now, let me quickly tell you one thing. Now, since you brought it into, don't forget what you're saying. I don't restrict y'all in bodily pleasures. But many swamis, many sadhus, they talk a lot of vairagya. They talk a lot of renunciation.
yeah.
I don't say it because I believe that if you are able to transcend the mind and ego, the body will come under your control. I believe that kabhi kabhi you like one dosa, you like something, it's okay, nothing wrong, except
Yes,
as a prasadam. But the body senses can kill you. The
yes,
mind, like in my case today, the mind fooled me. The mind fooled me, I behaving like an intellect.
yes.
And the ego में फंस गया तो गया. So we have to transcend BME, body, mind, ego, to be in complete soul consciousness. Then you can, any amount of bad karma, it doesn't matter. It may be Saddam Hussein, Saddam Osama bin Laden combined, Hitler also, three combined. That's
Sir, I
okay.
have also learned from the story of Samrat Ashok, where in the war he killed everybody and then he realized what he has done, and then he becomes a monk to
Good,
undo.
good example.
Yeah.
Navjot, good example. The moment you have a realization, then there is a dissolution of all karma. But the moment the dissolution is reversed, for example, the moment the mind, so I'm giving you all both the versions of it. Beware of what my guru told me. My guru told me, beware of the BME till your last breath. I always tell Premchandji, when Premchandji comes on the call, I tell Premchandji, I know he's there on the call today or not. I tell Premchandji, SIP ka naam lena hai, and single, don't miss a single moment. Sip, sip, sip. Very important. Because the moment we miss sip, why do I tell you all coming on this call is very important? I give so much importance on coming on this call, so highest importance. Because I believe if people cannot give 1 hour out of 24 hours to sip, they're not serious.
Sir, I have one
And
last question, then I
yeah,
would let
yeah,
others speak.
yeah.
Sir, from yesterday, a question has been eating me that what is renunciation? Like leaving everything, it doesn't work. I have tried it.
That is not renunciation. Renunciation is not leaving everything. Then what is
Okay.
renunciation? Tell me.
What I learned was not being attached to what, not taking
Renun-
things very seriously.
to renounce means to be a master.
Okay.
Suppose today you love beer, you love to drink beer.
Yeah.
You renounce beer. Means from tomorrow, no beer. Now for 6 months, you have become a master. You have, now if you have a glass of beer, what is wrong?
Yeah.
Because you're already a master.
Okay. It means
To
that
renounce, to
you're not
renounce,
habitual to it.
no, not only habitual, that's not good enough.
You can
Not
control
only,
it.
you have to be a master.
Okay. Okay.
You have to be able to say no. You have to be able to say no.
Like
The
if you
moment
don't
you
want, you
can't,
will not do it.
the moment you can't say no means you are
Gone.
You are attached. Means you fail in renunciation.
Oh, it's a practice I have to do.
Yeah, till such time that you become a master, and every now and then you must renounce. Every now and then you must practice renunciation.
Okay, today, sir, I have tried it with milk. So let's see how many days I can do that. But
No, no, you decide. No? You tell yourself
yeah,
5 days, I won't drink.
yeah,
You don't have to, it's not about testing yourself how many days. Say, I renounce milk for 5 days. Good enough. After five
yeah.
days, you drink. That means
Then
you are a
I'll
master.
then I'll try for 5 more if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Of course, you can. What is milk? What
yeah,
is milk?
nothing.
Nothing.
At least if we are not God, we are at least semi-God. We can renounce some habits.
We are not
If
semi-God. We are God.
but
There is no,
if we
there is
have
no,
not if we have
no, no.
not yet
Clear.
realized, we can at
If
least
you have, if you have let your body, mind, ego be your master, then you cannot be little God also. Then you are shaitan.
okay, there is no middle ground in this.
No middle ground. No,
Okay,
the
got.
process will keep on. The process will become better and better. But you can't be semi.
Okay.
Either you are divine or you are swine. You
Oh,
one of the two.
okay.
You can't say the swine is little divine.
पशु या पशुपति,
Huh?
या तो आप
Okay.
पशु हैं या पशुपति हैं.
Okay. Good.
Okay, thank you,
Karma.
sir.
Good. Karma Bliko. Sukhi Meenakshi.
Shivoham AiR.
Shivoham.
Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Half of my answer is given by Navjot, but I want to add to that Ashoka thing. One, the short answer of your question is yes, of course. Anybody can get enlightenment, even if they are the biggest rapist killers of this world. एक छोटा सा स्टोरी आई एम श्योर आपको ये पता ही होगा ऑलरेडी. एक कोई इफ यू जस्ट इंडल्ज मी फॉर अ मिनट, देयर वाज अ डाकू जिसका काम ही था सिर्फ ना सिर्फ चोरी करना बट लोगों को मार के चीजें लूटना.
Ungli mar.
समहाउ उसको हाँ जी
Ungli mar. Ungli mar. Okay. His
आई
name was
थिंक
Ungli mar.
आई एम नॉट श्योर नो.
Continue. Okay.
हाँ,
Continue.
तो उस बेसिकली पॉइंट ऑफ द स्टोरी इज कि जो उसकी प्रकृति है मारना, उसने वही यूज किया एनलाइटन होने के लिए. पता नहीं कहाँ से उसको कहीं कोई गुरु मिल गया है कुछ, तो वो उनके पीछे पड़ा कि आप मुझे, मैं थक गया हूँ इन चीजों से, जस्ट हेल्प मी आउट. एंड उस गुरु ने उसको एक सूखी लकड़ी पकड़ा दी और बोला कि अब तुम जाओ तीर्थ करके आओ या घूम जो भी है, जहां ये लकड़ी हरी हो जाए तब मेरे पास आना, मैं तुम्हें शिष्य बना लूंगा, तब तुम लायक हो जाओगे एनलाइटनमेंट के लिए. तो वो ज्यादा दूर नहीं गया था, रात हो गई, रेस्ट करने लगा. जिस पेड़ के नीचे वो रेस्ट कर रहा था उसके ऊपर 4-5 और डाकू थे जो गांव को लूटना चाह रहे थे. उस डाकू ने सोचा कि वैसे ही मैं इतना कुशल हूं, मुझे आज तक कोई हरा नहीं पाया है, तो एक आखिरी बार खून खराबा करता हूँ सिर्फ लोगों को बचाने के लिए. द मोमेंट ही किल्ड ऑल ऑफ देम एंड सेव द विलेज, वो सूखी लकड़ी हरी हो गई. And he just went back, and of course the enlightenment process maybe started or not. And my
My
whole
dear.
point of sharing this story is कि जो कर्मा, जो प्रकृति उसकी थी, अगर हम उसको भी सही काम करने के लिए उसको उसको एकदम पलट दें तो भी that can help.
No, I think we have to be very cautious and not get caught in golden handcuffs. This is called golden handcuffs. By doing good, it's none of our business to kill those dakus. That is not a method of getting enlightened. We might have done that for doing good karma, but we cannot blindly call that a way of the lakdi hari ho gayi. No, see, let's be cautious. Why I'm saying this is tomorrow, you and me will be faced in a situation where we have to kill or murder. It is not right to do it.
No, I
We have
understand
to,
your point, but
yeah,
then it
we have,
makes me think about, I think मैंने एक बार पहले भी आपसे ये सवाल पूछा था कि army officers, when there is a war, they kill. Terrorists also kill. The process is killing, but the intention is different.
the result of a terrorist is he may be born as a dog.
Mhm.
The result of the army officer, he may be born in the house of a prince. But the army officer will not get mukti.
Okay.
No, this is a fact, not a very good thing to today's war scenario where we want to encourage all the war, or many of the Swamis will tell you, हाँ, जो जवान है वो तो संत है, सब जवान है, संत है. Nah, I think we have to go beyond Khun Kharaba. We have to, if you want enlightenment, then an enlightened person will not take up weapons to kill. Let others do
agree.
it. There are 99% of the people in this world who are ready to kill. Let them kill.
I agree to that point. No doubt about it.
So we are incapable of killing. As enlightened people, we are incapable of killing.
True, but I'm saying to start that process, if somebody use their bad karmas in a good way, I
So
think
very
it
good.
can
No.
start.
So if you're asking me, is it better to be a terrorist and to kill an army officer and kill? What's the answer? What is better?
Obviously terrorist.
Obviously not to be a terrorist. Obviously to be an army officer, right? You said terrorist. I was scared. So
Oh no, I
obviously
thought
we have.
to kill a. I heard, is it better to kill an army officer or a terrorist? No.
So I'm saying, let us respect the people who are in the army. Let us respect them. They are doing good karma. Therefore, we all should do good karma. And so I am not a person to not appreciate people in the war, in the armed forces. Lovely job of saving the country. It is the next best after enlightenment. But better than that is to be enlightened.
True.
Okay?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Bliko Sukhi, Meenakshi Nichani, Rajanand. Interesting conversation. Yes, sir.
So I'm going in a different, path. Like, this is a question of combining karma and enlightenment, right? So if we separate this, because karma is belong to mind and ego, and that is the biggest hurdle in enlightenment. So whether you do good karma or bad karma, you are still in the same spot, right?
Absolutely.
That is what. There are many examples, like Valmiki was Lutaru, means he was a robber, and he become Valmiki Rusi. But
That is good.
is a very, very rare possibility. Very
No.
rare. Rarest
Bliko,
rare.
hold on. If we do lot of killings, but we awaken and we stop it, then we are enlightened.
Yeah, but that is very rarely possible, because he met with the Guru. And Guru inspired him. Inspired him.
It is not so rarely possible. Anybody with bad karma, with
Correct.
the help of lot of resolve, lot of discipline, lot of bhakti, lot of help of Guru, can be enlightened.
Means it is a state where you need big jump.
Yeah,
you
of course.
Total big jump, right?
I told example.
Whereas if I talk about myself,
walking with
and
four people on your back, walking with 4 people on your back is not easy. Continue.
Yeah, it is not. Yeah, it is very difficult, right? And to get enlightenment and everlasting happiness.
Your
and
example.
Bliss,
you want to give your example.
Yeah. So my example is like, I don't think I have bad karma, because I born in a good family. I got good education, good life, no difficulties, and I was, blessed to get flavor of the divine right from my childhood, and I was trying, right? No doubt, without Guru, it was very hard, and I was going many, wrong way, and were many questions with the so many gods in our Hinduism. So I was confused and little bit, not clear, because of the wrong inputs and the society and education. But then once I got the spark, once I got the spark from Guru, and I got many clarity. Nowadays, very less question comes in my mind. But what is important in enlightenment is magic and pirlo, because that is the process everybody has to go through. If you have no mumukshutva, it's out of question enlightenment. And when your karma is not good, you will never get mumukshutva, because for that you need little grace from God also, and your karma also aligned with that. Then only it is possible. So this question is different, but getting enlightened is required to follow the process of magic and pirlo and the
My
help
dear
of Guru.
my dear Bliko, suppose, let me provoke you and ask you a question.
Yeah.
Suppose in your previous karma, you have millions and millions of good karma. But there is one murderous karma which is pending in your account. What about that?
Yeah, that has to be settled, right? So that
Suppose
will
it
hinder.
comes tomorrow.
That will hinder.
Suppose it appears tomorrow.
Yeah, it's very hard. It will throw you out of the path.
It will
And
throw you
that
out
time-
of path if you don't have seat belt on.
Correct. Yeah, if you don't have guru, or you are not tight with that group of like our group, like divine, and then if you are not like you said, vigilance is very important, because this can come at any point of time. Like you give me example of that bad karma, but if it is have everything good karma, people will be in the different realm, and they will think that, oh, I have everything, why I should worry about God and this and that. I'm happy, I enjoy the life. Many people are doing like that. So they will never come to this enlightenment path. So that is also a good karma hindering your path of enlightenment sometime.
Yes, enlightenment is not for everybody and anybody.
Yeah.
Coming on the path of enlightenment also is choosing good karma. You
Yes.
think that 1% of the people only are sincere seekers. Is that a joke? And from that 1%, only 0.01% are the ones who are regular on this call. Which means it is very rare to get somebody to come on this call. It's not easy. It's not like a magic show.
Yeah, we experience many people coming and going very quickly.
You must be wondering, this person was for every day coming asking question. What happened to that person?
Yeah, two of my
Karma
friends. So I'm surprised.
So
But
people can,
this is
some
the way.
somebody's karmic account is not good in this call. Any batsman can be bowled at 99.
Correct. Yeah, you will never get 100.
99
Yeah.
score, clean bowled. क्या हो गया? 99 पे clean bowled क्यों हो गया? So many of us don't understand the meaning of the fourth factor. The fourth factor.
Yeah.
What is the fourth factor?
Grace of divine.
Grace of divine, but also that karma that is unknown karma. The grace of the divine is part of grace of divine also can change with your devotion, with your mumukshutva.
Correct.
Prabhu is not willing to not with somebody who will be unwilling to change.
One beautiful thing I heard, which is, like if you give sip as a Krishna, his bansuri means his voice is there. He's always there, but you have the ear. You should have that ear to listen it. If you are, not listening that and listening something else, you will never listen his call, because sip is always calling.
Sip will always be there. Okay,
Yeah.
Sukhi and Meenakshi.
Shivoham, sir. I go
Yes,
down
Shivoham.
to audience of the call. Thank you for this question. If you are carrying loads of bad karma, yes, there will be suffering. But in my case, I just wanted to tell you, like when I was a child, my father used to always say that, if you do wrong, you will have to suffer. And another thing he taught me was never have ego. He used to always say that. So somewhere down this, before coming into this call, we never knew what is mind, what is consciousness. But keeping that in my consciousness, I have lived my life. And of course, whenever there was suffering, then I used to say, why me? I have not done anything wrong. Why me? And slowly, somewhere, I don't know, means I got to come into this call. That was my good karma, I'm telling. And the mumukshutva. And as I practiced and living your teachings, so that has helped me evolve, and I can see the change. That's what I mean.
Therefore, this whole process, no, Sukhi, is a process of purification. Like how they say, you have to burn. You have to burn till the metal is completely purified. No?
Correct.
So we have to, this karma, loads of karma, it doesn't go like a magic, not like a magic wand, not like that.
No.
That even the process of enlightenment, the process of enlightenment, many people say, "क्या हो गया? इतना time हो गया, अभी enlightenment है नहीं हो रहा है." What enlightenment? Enlightenment is not like making sugar cane juice. Sugar cane juice. How many times you put sugar cane? Put queen, put queen, put queen, put queen. Ganna ka juice ready. On 5 times. 5 times you put ganna in the machine, juice is ready. That's all. Enlightenment is like that. Enlightenment is not like sugar cane juice.
No.
Enlightenment is a process. You have got to be in consciousness. You have to eliminate the mind. You have to awaken the ego. You have to be in you have to have mumukshutva. You have to have jigyasu. You have to follow the guru. You have to have viveka. You have got to have some amount of vairagya. You need
Yes.
shat shampat. Oh, it is not 1 + 1 = 2 formula. No.
No.
That's why some people come and ask me some question not related to enlightenment. I'm a complete Buddha. I don't know the answers. I don't retain anything other than my subject. Other than my subject, it comes, I say out, out, out. I don't want. I want to be fully pure subject of our philosophy, pure subject of enlightenment, nothing else. Because suppose somebody comes and talks to me, some bakwas, talking some nonsense, something crap, some rubbish, some garbage. What happens to my wisdom? What happens to my knowledge of God? It gets diluted.
Yes.
So you have to be careful. If in your full biryani, even if one small cockroach comes and falls inside, you don't like to eat it. Sometimes somebody will take out one spoon and start eat the rest of the biryani. Somebody will say, "Oh, I saw cockroach in my biryani." Straight away throw it. Straight away. No, the cockroach just now fell in the biryani. No. Somebody will say, "Cockroach is there inside?" Doesn't matter. I will eat it. So different people have got a different attitude of how you live. Meenakshi Nichani,
One thing I
Rajanand
can
Sanu.
say, one thing I just wanted to say, that I am living without any suffering.
Without any suffering.
Any suffering, yes.
Yeah, because you have
And
reached the state of
it's like
divine consciousness.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you.
all because
You are
of this
blessed.
call.
Yeah, no, you are blessed to live in that consciousness, which is not easy. And you have to continue and continue and continue till such time that you become the Atma in Sukhi, that you become the complete divine, you become a complete divine instrument. What is our goal, Sukhi? Our goal is to eliminate the existence of BME. Our goal is to not live as the body, mind, ego. If only we can live as the soul all the time, seamlessly, how can we be unhappy? The soul has no karma. The soul will live with peace, love, and bliss. But we have to learn. I have to be the Atma, not Atma sometimes. I have to be the Atma
Always.
all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time.
Yeah.
Meenakshi.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
I think the enlightenment is basically transcending all the karma, whether it's bad or good. So
Yes.
if we are talking about ki we have lots of bad karma, so you can be enlightened or not. Once you are enlightened, that means you have transcended all. The past bad karma is all wiped off.
But can you,
But now,
the question is, can you transcend karma? If you have bad karma, can you transcend it?
I can transcend, but the suffering will be more, the process will be harder, the journey will be difficult.
It will be more challenging because the bad karma will come in your way to stop you
Yes.
from enlightenment.
Yes, it will be on every day you will be facing something more difficult, more challenges to get
The
on
mind,
that path.
the mind and ego will create hurdles. They will create
Yes.
attachment. They will create.
But
They
I
will
have
create
one
some.
question on this.
Yes, please. Yes.
The past karma is you get over from that, but still you are entrapped. Like you said, one example of yours, ki you did not bought the ticket of some amount and all. So
Yeah.
you are still in karma. The bad or good doesn't matter, but you are still doing the karma. So doesn't that mean ki you are enlightened?
Like,
Let me
if you are,
explain to you. Let me explain to you. So when yesterday I bought the ticket, I told you same ticket I bought yesterday, but today I didn't buy the ticket.
yeah.
So what happened was immediately when I reached the destination, I went to the officer and asked the officer, right? I asked, why did I ask? Because my
Because
intellect told me this may be wrong.
it is wrong.
That means, am I in consciousness or not?
Yes, yes. Then it's fine. Yeah.
If I had not done it,
Then you have created karma.
yes. But the
Yeah.
moment I've done it, I went and clarified. I know it's wrong. So next time I'll never do that. I did not. It was not an intended karma. It was my mind fooled me, and I got fooled. Definitely, I
But
got
sir,
fooled by the mind.
can we say that you are not enlightened now because you did the right thing, okay? But if by mistake you did not bought the ticket and intentionally you created the karma, then that means na ki the person is not enlightened. Like,
Absolutely. If it was intentional, then the person is
ha,
not enlightened.
ha,
If the
got it.
person, okay, suppose a person is intentionally doing it, what does it mean?
Obviously, the
No,
wrong
no,
things.
not, no, 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 no. It means existence of body,
Mind.
mind, ego.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Existence
The
of body
moment
mind.
you have permitted the body, mind, ego to be there, then where is your enlightenment?
Yeah.
But if the body, mind, ego came and I immediately wiped it out, pushed it out, then
Wiped
what
out,
does it
and
mean?
you are in consciousness, then it is not your karma. Got it.
So that's what I'm sharing. We have to be in consciousness. We have to be always in consciousness.
Yeah.
It's not what we are doing. What we are doing, we have to do. We may do sometimes right, sometimes wrong, is not the point. We have to be conscious of what we are doing. We have to do it as a divine instrument. We should not do something wrong. And we should be always in this SIP consciousness, established,
Yes.
if we have
Thank
to
you,
be
sir.
enlightened. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ashok Nichani, Rajanand, Rutanu, and Sachin. I
Shum
hope we
Sarji,
have four more questions. Yeah.
Sarji, I have another analogy. Please correct
Hmm.
me if I'm wrong.
Hmm.
For example, taking the life of Vijay Mallya,
Hmm.
he was reborn into, he had come into a royal family,
Hmm.
probably.
Hmm.
He was a very rich person
Hmm.
and he was enjoying the worldly desires.
Hmm.
So, because of his previous karma, he was enjoying all this.
Hmm.
But oh, since he has done bad karmas, so in the next Janma, he'll be facing all those bad
No,
results.
without taking the name of anybody who has done bad karma, Ashok, you might have, you may, whether it is any Malyar or Galya, anybody, if
Yeah.
there are only two possibilities. What are the two possibilities, Ashok? Tell me.
Moksha or rebirth.
See, you are very clear. Either there is reincarnation or there is realization.
Yeah.
If somebody, like whatever name you gave, does not have realization, then what is the meaning?
He'll not get moksha.
Means, suppose tomorrow is on this call, you see every day is on this call, then what is possibility?
Mhm.
Suppose he's on the call every day, he's asking question every day. He's sincere, he is a real sincere seeker. Whatever he has done, he wants to wipe out all those. Can or cannot?
He can, he can.
He can. But if you don't get enlightened and you die, what happens?
Rebirth.
Automatically. Ashok, let me tell you something very funny. Let me tell you. Lot of people keep on praying, भगवान भगवान हमारे माता पिता को मोक्ष देना. हमारा माता पिता को मोक्ष मिलेगा? अशोक, मिलेगा?
No, sir, it will go on their karmas.
It may be somebody we love a lot. Suppose I love somebody a lot. I love somebody so much. I love somebody so much, so much. I love somebody so much. More than I love myself.
Mm.
If I love somebody more than I love myself, can I make them get moksha?
No, sir, no.
I may love them more than I love myself. But moksha doesn't depend on my love for them. Moksha depends on their effort.
Their effort. Their.
Moksha is an individual game. Apo Dipo Bhava. Moksha is liberation, nothing in this world can liberate you. And there is nothing in this world more important than liberation. If you get everything in this world, but if you don't get moksha, your life is completely waste. Completely waste.
Sarji, one more thing, Sarji.
Hmm.
At one time, you are a very big businessman.
Hmm.
So, but coming to enlightenment, you had a real proper guru,
Hmm.
and you followed him on the
Hmm.
path of enlightenment,
Hmm.
and you left everything
Hmm.
behind the worldly desires to get enlightenment and then become a spiritual mentor.
Hmm. So
So that is your good karmas, because you had a real guru on the right path, and very few people will have this chance.
So therefore, I'm telling we all must do good karma.
Also,
Therefore, we must do good karma. But as we are doing good karma, what we must do?
become an instrument of divine.
Remove the I. Keep on doing good karma, remove the I. Keep on doing good karma, remove the I. Then I am not doing karma. Prabhu is doing. Khatam ho gaya, moksha ho gaya.
Surgeon, one more thing. Many gurus, they are giving spiritual speeches and all, but they are doing it for money and earning. But what you are doing at no cost, everything is free of cost. In fact, you are giving us so many gifts beyond our expectations.
दाल में कुछ काला होगा ना?
Nahi, Sarji, you have left everything. You have surrendered to the divine, accepted and surrendered everything. भाड़ में जाए सब, मैं बस प्रभु
That is
के.
what you must do. I followed my guru.
Correct,
I
sir.
followed my master. You also have to follow and you have to become liberated.
You should have a
That is
real
it.
master, sir.
Okay, quick comments. We've got Rajanand, Rutanu, Sachin, and Mini Renuka. 4 more questions. We will close after that. Come on, quickly. Rajanand, Rutanu, Sachin, and Renuka.
Shivam, sir.
Shiva.
Sir, definitely good or bad karmas have its impact on the path of spirituality, can make path easier or difficult. But every enlightenment can be an aspiration for any sane person not doing bad karma. He can aspire for enlightenment. Then, provided he or she has deep yearning for God and is a seeker with strong determination. So loads of bad karma carried are having it as perceptible consequences. दिखता है हमें. So accordingly, a seeker would perform cautiously in consciousness and choose always good karma, मतलब point to point, till he becomes karma yogi. So with intense devotion under the guidance of Guru, intense devotion of God, and he will definitely get the grace of God. उससे उसको he will be purified. Devotion से, because he has to lot of devotion उसको चाहिए, क्योंकि उसको problems है साथ साथ. So under the guidance of Guru, he will learn ABC, accept, do best, and be in consciousness and surrender. Or by and by he will realize that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, which are targeted by the karma. So I am not that. So uske baad he will definitely become AFA, and if he intensely follows, but he has to work hard other than the normal people. वो तो करना पड़ेगा.
Everybody who wants enlightenment has to work hard.
Suppose a man is having good karma all along, तो उसको वो चलता रहेगा, उसको कोई hurdle नहीं होंगे. But he has to pass the hurdles. We have seen a lot of.
But he can't be enlightened. Just because he has good karma, he cannot be enlightened.
Yes. So everybody has to transcend karma ultimately.
The person who has got good karma has got lesser roadblocks to enlightenment. A person who has bad karma has more roadblocks to enlightenment. That's a simple answer. Rutanu, thank you. Rutanu.
Shivam.
Shivoham.
Sorry, Guruji, I'm Guruji, I wanted to say that people who sacrifice their lives to save innocent people should be able to get enlightenment, no? Otherwise, so many innocent people will die.
Then they will get good karma and they will be born, but they will not get enlightenment.
Why, Guruji? Otherwise, world will finish. No.
Okay, today you're driving, so you ask the question tomorrow because your sound is vibrating. Okay, Sachin and Mini. I gave the answer, but we'll discuss tomorrow. We have two more questions, Sachin and Mini.
Sure, Guruji.
Sure.
Guruji, I just want to, sorry, because I've been traveling for the last 2, 3 days. I've requested for a Zoom retreat, to join the group, but I think I've not got the admin access yet. I want to be part of that. Second, you are coming to Delhi on 18th. I would like to meet. I also put a request to Vishali on that. These
You
are
have to
two
coordinate.
requests.
Yeah, you have to put on
Yeah,
that.
I'll
You have to
coordinate.
talk to her. Thank you, Mini. Because on this call, we will take only questions. Okay, Mini, Renuka.
Sir,
Yes, I'm not able to hear you. Mini, would you like to switch off your video if your signal is low and switch on your audio? Sometimes it is karma. Sometimes it is karma that you want to talk, but you cannot talk. What is it? It is karma, no? See, it is like this. Sometimes you have everything. You have everything. But if karma is not working, yes, Mini, you want to ask your question on audio?
Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible. Quickly.
Yeah. So I was saying bad karma also has a positive side, because if you get these bad karma and you are in suffering, then only you will realize that God is there and you go towards God. If you are happy and enjoying, then you are in their own world and happily enjoying. So I'm saying it also has a positive connotation, that it moves you towards the realization why you are suffering, and then you look for God.
It is a good assumption, but not necessarily always true.
Yeah, always true. But yeah, it's just a point.
It can be. See, let me tell you one thing. Just to close your question, somebody may be suffering and may be cursing God, and somebody may be suffering and may be praising God. We have both kinds of people.
Yeah.
So not necessarily that the person suffering will be going towards enlightenment. Somebody suffering may be saying, Bhagwan, Bhagwan जैसे बड़ा डाकू कोई नहीं है दुनिया में. Bhagwan, how can I believe in Bhagwan? Such a rotten God. So how that person will be enlightened? Many people are living negative lives because the bad karma is so bad that they don't find the help of a guru and nothing. So both options,
Guru
both
comes in,
possibilities.
yeah, it can come into your life, yes.
My dear friends, thank you, Mini. As long as we are the body who is the actor, as long as we are the mind and ego who is the director, we cannot become the soul part of the creator. The only way to be SIP is to let the body, mind, ego slip. The only way to be SIP is to have SIP on your lip. Remember this, I am nothing. This is the best mantra for enlightenment. Prabhu, I am nothing. Prabhu, I do nothing. Prabhu, you do everything. Prabhu, I am nothing. Prabhu, I do nothing. Prabhu, you are everything. You do everything. Whenever I want to say a mantra, what do I tell myself? I tell myself, प्रभु क्या मैं तो कुछ भी ना हूँ, मैं तो बस एक दिव्य यंत्रा, मैं तो ये तन्ना ये तन तो मर जाएगा, मन को ढूंढा जब मन तो कहीं ना हूँ, मैं अमर आत्मा, ये आत्मा है परमात्मा. Keep this always in your consciousness. I am nothing. I am nothing. I am nothing. And when you keep this in consciousness, I am nothing, you become everything. It's such a simple formula. But you cannot become everything as long as I exists. The I has to go. With folded hands, I bow down.